puppy people. Jude the Puppy Nanny here. Who needs the puppy nanny? New puppy owners need the puppy nanny, that's who. And if your family is getting its first ever puppy, you definitely need me. And if you are getting a new puppy after your beloved old dog has passed away, then you probably can use my help as well, because no matter how experienced you are, it's been a long time since you had a puppy. And why do you need me? Well, if you're a first-time puppy owner, then you have no idea. Truly, you have no idea in what's involved in bringing home a puppy. They're so cute. They're just soft and fluffy and cuddly, and you met them at where their mom and their siblings lived, and you fell in love with them, and now you're going to bring them home. Well, if you're a mom or a family member, then if you think back to how challenging it was the first day you brought your baby home from the hospital, there are some strong similarities here, because all of a sudden you have a little creature almost helpless in your home, and you have really no idea quite where to begin. And that's one reason why you need me, because I can surely help with your frustration level and your training and how you need to go about it. And even if you've been a dog owner all your life, and you've had many dogs, chances are that at this point, if your old dog has passed a year or so ago, or even recently, and you now have a new puppy, it's been so long since you had a puppy that you have no memory of just what's involved. And once again, because I am the puppy nanny, I can come and help you get off to the kind of start that you're hoping for. I can come in person if you live here on the Sunshine Coast in BC, or if you're anywhere else in the world, we can do this on Skype or on a Google Hangout. And what I do is I will coach you as to how to train your puppy. I'll demonstrate it, I'll have you do it, and then I'll leave you to practice it for the next session, because we generally set this up in 6-week a package of 6 weeks with 1-hour sessions a week. We can do any modification of that you like, but that's what I generally do. Certainly when I show up at your house or on Skype, I will listen to your frustrations, and I will have some suggestions as to how you can overcome those frustrations and your growing impatience. I will encourage you as you make your best efforts with this new puppy, and I'll be encouraging you to encourage your puppy, who is trying his or her best to please you as well. And because I send you homework the day after each session, and then when I show up the next week, we go over the homework and learn something new, that keeps you accountable and on track. Because with a new puppy, especially if you get a puppy at sort of 8 or 9 weeks, which is the norm, you have, and many of you will have heard me say this many times, you have until they're 16 weeks for their optimum learning. So you want to stay on track and get as much installed in those early weeks as is possible. And that's why I come and help you, because I understand. I understand how puppies operate. I understand how humans operate too. At least I hope I do. I understand your frustration. I understand how you're trying to fit this new creature into your family and your family's lifestyle, and how everything is turned upside down. But because I work with so many people and their puppies, I'm good at it. I understand how it works. I know what to suggest, and certainly the basic things that I train will be helpful. Things that, while they make perfectly good sense to me and they come to me automatically because I do so much of it, they might not be things that you would think of. And also, I have a big story to tell about socialization and how important it is to get this young puppy well socialized, starting right now, today, the day you bring him home, and working on it for the rest of his life, most assuredly, but certainly in the next 8 weeks or so. And if you do that, I guarantee you that the amount of socialization that you do now will be a major factor in what kind of problems you might have or might not have, better still, in your pup's adult life. And we all want a dog that we can take anywhere, who's confident. And the way we do that is by starting with early puppy training and early socialization. And you know, the cool part is that you and your puppy get to learn right where you live. Here on the Sunshine Coast, as I mentioned, I will come to your home. And elsewhere in the world, I come to you via Skype or on a Google Hangout. And so we get to teach your puppy right in the environment where he or she hangs out most of the time, and certainly where the behaviors that you're wanting or that you're not wanting are most prevalent. So you don't have to take your puppy anywhere right away. You don't have to mess up your schedule any more than the puppy's already messed it up. I'll just come right to you at a mutually convenient time, and we'll get this training underway with the whole family involved. But I'm a little bit ahead of myself, because before you get your puppy, I strongly recommend that you go to my website, judethepuppynanny.com, and download your free puppy training guide. It's called Easy First Steps to Training Your Puppy. And it'll give you the step-by-step to potty training, which is everyone's number one, I'm going to say nightmare, can be that too, concern. Certainly crate training and training your pup to stop jumping up and nipping or leave it. I use the word off for that. So those three topics are covered in easy to follow steps in the Easy First Steps to Training Your Puppy, which is free at judethepuppynanny.com. So grab that and read it, and then when you've done that, then contact me. You can contact me via email, jude@judethepuppynanny.com, or you can phone me, 604-989-6969, or if you're on my website, judethepuppynanny.com, just go to the Contact tab, and there'll be an email set up, and you can just shoot me an email, and we'll take it from there and get underway. And this is my promise to you. I will make your life easier. I will listen. I will listen to your challenges and your frustrations of the week. I certainly promise I can understand them. Been there, done it. I will support you in your efforts to be good to this new puppy. I will make suggestions if you're frustrated and you don't quite know what to do next. I will help with that. I will coach you as to how to go about training your puppy. And because of the homework that I mentioned earlier, I will keep you on track. And so that way, at the end of our 6 weeks together, your puppy will have the training installed at least. Now, there'll be lots of practice to be going on with, but he will know things like sit and come and stay and lie down and off or leave it. He'll have a clue, won't be perfect, as to how to walk on a leash. And anything else that comes up, there'll be other things as well, depending on how much progress we make. But certainly we will do those things. And if there's anything else that you kind of go, oh, I really want to train my puppy too, well, we'll work on that too. I just had a little boy who wanted to train his puppy to roll over, which is a fun thing to do. And anything that we work on to train our puppies to do helps develop that bond and create that relationship that we all want to have, we dream about when we get the puppy. So here's what you do. Grab your free guide at judethepuppynanny.com. Contact me by phone or by email, and we'll get something set up. And I really, really would love to help you train your new puppy. We will do it together with your entire family, or with as many members of your family as are available at any given session. And I can tell you, because, you know, every video I do, I always end by saying, have fun. And certainly I can tell you that we always have fun with puppy training. That's it for now.